is about as good as it gets. Cousins loves operating out of that low block, and there isn't much any opposing defense can do to stop him.
Thompson dishes to DJ. Poked away. Crawford with the steal. Teardrop shot. They get it back. Good D by Thompson.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Ajinça. Durant with some nice D.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot. That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Here's Ajinça. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Ajinça's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
Well, you know, that's okay, I think. Even though they miss, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
Now here's Rondo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Curry kicks to Thompson. There's a good screen. Releases from 15. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, the defense better take notice because you can't let guys get comfy shooting from their spots.
They get it again. Cousins. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to.
And Thompson throws it down.
Well, don't let the pretty stroke fool you. Thompson will throw it down every now and again. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Ajinça kicks to Rondo. Knocked away. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, a few things have become clear with Rondo in the past few seasons. 1, Greg, he needs to be happy with his situation in order to be productive. And 2, he can give you big numbers at times, but he isn't the player he once was on that Celtic team.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's such a hard-headed guy and has his own way of approaching things. If you clash with him, everything goes up in flames with his game. He needs to be on the same page with his coach, and he's running out of coaches who will put up with him.
Well, Kevin Durant, one of the more efficient players that we have ever seen. This guy is a juggernaut by himself on the offensive end. He can score from virtually any spot on the court. Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Now here is Hill. Basket good. Here's Curry. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. To the middle. And DJ throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you, Steph Curry almost as accurate as a passer as he is as a shooter, and that's saying something, Kevin.
Pelicans trail by 7. Crawford outside. There's the pick. Here's Hill. That's short off the rim. Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Fires from the wing. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Durant.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Crawford sets the pick here for Hill. Connects from 3-point range. Hill's got 6 points.
Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101.
EJ passes to Green. Outside for Durant. Curry dishes to DJ. And stolen by Cousins. And here's Crawford. He's coming off a 22-point game against Phoenix. Screen by Cousins. Here's Hill. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
For three, Durant. That one doesn't drop. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
No passion on the defensive end. Didn't look completely engaged. Really need to lock in and be focused on these road games.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
New Orleans making a switch here. Cunningham, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Allen comes in for Hill. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Jordan Crawford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Moore. Last game we saw him score 13. Warriors with the rebound. DJ's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Durant with the steal. And here comes Durant all alone. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Hill. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Alexis Ajinça. Then there's Jordan Crawford, and it's Rondo in at the 1. It's back to Hill. And the 3 off target.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first 3 of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
And Young kicks to Curry. The feed to DJ. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. The 10-footer. Curry can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 14. Rondo with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Cousins with it. Now guarded by DJ. Cousins with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
아니 공을
And his
뺏었는데
presence
너무한 거
as a
아닙니까?
scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Curry against Rondo. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
You know what never ceases to amaze me, Kevin, is Steph Curry's ability to contort his body, draw the contact, get the call, and still find a way to make the shot.
Cousins with a screen on Green. Rondo kicks to Ajinça. Down low. And then Cousins with the dunk.
You got to love the intensity. Cousins going right for the throat and just jamming that one home.
And the Pelicans at last season's trade deadline making the big deal for DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, you look at Anthony Davis being paired with Cousins, and certainly on paper, you could make the argument that they've got the best 1-2 punch on the front line in the league. 2 Kentucky guys, great size and offensive skill in terms of their versatility. If they can surround them with shooters and some perimeter defense, I think this group could be scary.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Curry wide open from outside off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Crawford, no luck. Warriors leading by 16. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Another miss by Curry. New Orleans has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Screen by Cousins. Green against Crawford, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. There are several clubs already enduring plenty of ups and downs. We see it every day in the league. How many games into the season does it take to know exactly what kind of team you've got and then where you need to proceed from that point on?
Well, I think obviously you typically see some level of separation between the championship contending teams almost in the first 20 games. If somebody's getting out to a 15-1 start, you know that typically speaking, they're going to be in it for the long haul. I think the fascinating aspect of the NBA season typically is in those 5 through maybe 10 slots in the respective Eastern and Western Conference, right?
Yes.
Because so often, Kevin, we're seeing 2 or 3 games separate maybe the 5th team from the 10th team. That means all those teams are potential playoff teams. And what does the organization decide to do? Do they decide to try to make a run toward a playoff possibility? Or are they saying, boy, we don't really think we're there yet. Perhaps we need to think about what's our draft status.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Young. Hill kicks to Crawford. Screen by Cousins. And the foul goes on Jordan Crawford. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Curry kicks to Green. Outside Durant. Pass to Curry. There's the 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 11 points for Steph Curry.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Rondo, no good.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Curry against Rondo. On the wing, Thompson. Baseline jumper. Pelicans pull it in. Ajinsa's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson against Crawford. Feeds it to Ajinsa. Cousins with a screen on Green. Rondo against Curry. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
And the New Orleans Pelicans last season with one of the worst offensive rebounding percentages in history.
Yeah, I mean, it improved somewhat with DeMarcus Cousins coming in. But I think really it's the team's philosophy. They value getting back in transition more than they value a chance to attack that offensive glass.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for New Orleans.
And really the long ball hadn't been a big factor for him. Not a lot of attempts, not a lot of makes either. Nothing wrong, though, with probing inside on days when the shots aren't falling.
It's Crawford on the wing. And there's the pass to Cousins. Over Green. And the shot is long. Warriors leading by 19. To the middle. And DJ throws it down.
I think some damage was done to the bucket right there. DJ throws it down hard.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hill. It's rebounded by Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
Here's Ajinsa. And the Pelicans miss again.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
And that one's good, DJ.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
Crawford kicks to Ajinça. Two points. That one goes. Ajinça's got his second basket of the game. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Outside for Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
There's a screen. Here's Ajinça. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Tracks in the tray.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Here's Rondo, and the rejection by Curry.
Well, stepping up his game on the defensive end, Steph Curry reads the play and sends it back.
Off target with the open look.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Rondo passes to Ajinça. Crawford, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You know, I like that decision there. Didn't try to do too much, just kicked it out for the open jumper.
DJ sets the screen for Curry. Rondo with the steal. Crawford outside. Cousins with a screen for Crawford. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you, it's a special thing to watch Steph Curry when he's starting to percolate. This guy is an offensive machine.
Cousins with a screen on Green. Ajinça kicks to Cousins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Cousins has got 8 points.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Rebound by Ajinça.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Out left to the wing. Here's Cousins. Another one falls for New Orleans.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Yeah, and last season, DeMarcus Cousins moving on in that blockbuster trade. Really impossible to get equal value for a star like Cousins, but he was pleased, I think, to put all the rumors of being traded to bed.
Green against Hill. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Crawford outside, and it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And with Cousins, he found out that he was being traded to the Pelicans while at the All-Star game in New Orleans.
And it's never easy fitting in with another star like the Brow, but Cousins is just so skilled that you knew they would find a balance. And at the end of the day, Cousins seems to be happy with a team who's committed.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors ahead, running away with it.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters at the 2 and the 3. Draymond Green is out there with DJ, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Pelicans have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. Both free throws good from Crawford. Doris, back in college, you were named to the All Big East team. What an honor. You've been a broadcaster for Big East games in college basketball. Any players from that conference who would say, in your opinion, are better pros than they were in college?
Well, I think Josh
다치지 마.
I'm curious to see what level of effect he has at the NBA level. He's not a guy who's going to blow you away with his athleticism, but all he did at Villanova was win. He's got one national championship to his credit. He was an effective two-way player in the Big East. Does he translate to the pros? I can't wait to see.
And Doris, multiple years at the college game, too.
Kevin, I think that perception is changing. There was a time where if you were a four-year college player, you were frowned upon in the NBA. I think because of the age and experience, GMs and coaches are now looking at those guys who spend multiple years in college in a vastly different and much positive light.
Very interesting thought. Greg, when you watch DeMarcus Cousins play, you can see the beating he takes in the post, can't you?
Yeah, and that's just how it goes with star centers, with the size and activity of Cousins. Just like Shaq in the sense, big bruising centers are hard to officiate. Other players can lay into them and not even make a dent, but anyone else, it would be a foul.
Boy, the three-point stroke is just so effortless by Kevin Durant. It is a thing of beauty.
Screen by Cousins. Ajinça with it. Now guarded by DJ. He got right to the cup using that screen. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
Cousins with a screen for Crawford. He feeds it to Ajinça. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. A wide open look for Durant. It's not going to go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
Two things are a product of that. One, you shoot a ton of freebies. Two, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those two things is going to work.
DJ dishes to Thompson. He kicks it to Curry. It's stolen by Ajinça. Hill against Durant. Hill left side. Cousins with a screen on Green. From 7, and Hill finishes inside. Hill's got his 3rd bucket of the night. There's the screen. Thompson passes to DJ. Thompson against Crawford. Fades. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game.
엉덩이 만지려던 건
아니었는데. And in terms of just how explosive this Warriors team can be, they can get hot over a course of a few minutes. And Doris just put a team away. The way they can shoot from deep and then play defense is just overwhelming.
How often have we seen, Kev, the game might be a 2 or 3 possession game, and within seconds, all of a sudden, they're up 20. They're incredibly deep shooting. Their ability to play off their own made shots and build momentum can steamroll a team.
Outside Curry. It's Durant on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the rejection by Cousins.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Cousins is a legitimate shot-blocking threat, using that reach to deter shots.
And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Hill. And that's now 6 points for Rajon Rondo. Warriors leading by 17. Now Curry. 18 points for him. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 21.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Rondo kicks to Hill. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hill's got 5 points in the quarter. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Rondo kicks to Ajinça. Now here's Rondo. 6 points for him. Cousins with a screen for Hill. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hill's got 13.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's a screen. Curry outside. Goes back up. And it's DJ missing. Pelicans trail by 18. The drive by Rondo. With the fadeaway. No good from Cousins.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
And the shot goes in. 11 points in the game.
Well, you simply cannot allow Klay Thompson any daylight to shoot the basketball, especially in the mid-range.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. No good. Shot missing.
And really, they had the play all set up there, and then it just breaks down.
I can't believe they didn't pull that one off. Everything seemed there. They've got to be upset with themselves.
Curry kicks to DJ. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Hill. Rondo against Green. The drive by Rondo. Unable to get that one. Great tee that time from Green. DJ with it. He's picked up by Rondo. The dish to Curry. It's Durant on the wing. Kicks it to DJ. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, Kev, that's a tough attempt with a guy draped all over him, but DJ gets it to go and will get the +1.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Pachulia comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Durant. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Allen comes in for Solomon Hill. Morris checked in for Jordan Crawford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Rajon Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
You know, if you ask most coaches in the league who is the best player off the bench, they'll probably tell you Andre Iguodala. He just gives you so much, right? The ability to be a playmaker, to make open shots. He's an incredible floor leader for the second unit. Everything you could ask for in a sub, it's Andre Iguodala.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Pelicans also making a change. Cunningham, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And for Andre Iguodala, most coaches would tell you he is the best off-the-bench option in the league, but he doesn't look like he'll ever win a 6th Man of the Year award.
And I think, Kevin, that goes to how the award is voted on more than it says anything about Andre Iguodala's impact on a basketball game. The 6th Man of the Year is usually the highest scoring reserve. Iguodala's effect on winning goes well beyond putting points on the board.
To the wing right side. Outside Curry. DJ kicks to Curry. Fires the 3. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here is Cunningham. He averages about 5 points a game. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. They set the pick. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Back to Livingston. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, and the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Allen's shot is off. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 17-7 run. 14 feet away, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, Iguodala gets himself squared up before shooting. You can't give him that kind of space.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's more penetrating. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.